Hi guys, not girls, guys. What's wrong with my phone? Oh, welcome to my live. Today we are talking about insomnia and posing the question, can men be faithful? We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. So please come on in and let's talk. Um, So personally, I'll talk about my experience with insomnia. Um, just give me a minute. Okay. What's up? What's up? Okay. So insomnia is like lack of sleep, and you could have the best environment for sleep, but you still have difficulty in sleeping. Some consider it as a sleeping disorder. It is very uncomfortable, very frustrating and annoying. Unfortunately, I've experienced this several times, and yeah, I just get really cranky and exhausted. Um, the challenge for me is that my body like naturally wants to go to sleep, and I feel like really tired, but I just can't go to sleep. I close my eyes, I try and just drift away and just try to like going to sleep, but it's always a challenge. And I just had an episode of that last night, and I just feel so uncomfortable and cranky and frustrated. Yeah, because we all need sleep, we all need to rest, and more so when you really want to rest and you can't rest. It's yeah, it's so frustrating. So I don't know if any of you, has suffered from this insomnia. I haven't been to the doctors yet about this issue because normally I just have like a few episodes, then I go back to my normal sleeping patterns. Yeah, but if it persists, I'll try and monitor this like for the rest of the year. If I kind of notice a pattern, I think I'll document it. Yeah, that would be the best way to actually know how frequent it happens. And then if I realize that it's a pattern, then I might have to seek help because I don't like it at all. It is so, and now I'm having like chamomile tea. Hopefully that will soothe me and help me maybe take a nap or something like that. Yeah. I'll just read a few benefits of chamomile tea. I love chamomile tea because it really helps me to relax and unwind. So, according to Dr. Google, chamomile tea helps with menstrual symptoms. So it helps like to relieve anxiety and discomfort. And girl, when I tell you that I have pain during my menstrual cycle, it's insane pain. Yeah. I've sort of like tried to like get used to it. You never really get used to it because it's excruciating pain. And it normally happens like the first 3 days. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. So that's why I really take chamomile tea to really help me, you know, like calm down and relieve a little bit of that discomfort. So it helps. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor and I don't claim to have expert advice on these issues. I'm just sharing this with you all so that we can engage, discuss, and just learn from one another. Okay. So Dr. Google says diabetes and blood sugar, so it can help reduce the risk of diabetes related complications. Um, Osteoporosis, I don't know what that is. But it says it reduces the loss of the increase in the risk of broken bones. So I guess it has something to do with bones. Inflammation, so it can help fight infection. This is chamomile tea. And then also cancer. I didn't know that it helps with cancer. Sleep and relaxation, so that's where I come in. So it might help people relax and fall asleep, and I really need that, especially since I just had this episode of insomnia where I could not sleep. I tried, y'all. Everything was, you know, perfect per se, like just the right environment for sleep, but I still could not sleep. And that thing really bothers me and frustrates me. And yeah, it makes me really feel anxious. Yeah, it definitely increases my anxiety levels, and I don't like that. And I have a feeling no one would, no one wants to feel so uncomfortable, like you want to sleep but you cannot sleep and you don't know what the reason is. Hi Caleb, how are you? Caleb, are you at work or you're done with work? I covered my hair because I will reveal it like in the afternoon. I had promised you guys to show you like later on, so I didn't want to do it before. Yeah, today I'm just talking about insomnia because last night I could not sleep. I tried and tried to sleep, I could not. Yeah, and it's something that I've been experiencing, but I just can't tell like how often it happens because I don't document it. So I feel like I'll try documenting it for the rest of the year. And like if it's a pattern, then maybe I need to go to the doctor and see how I can be helped. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking chamomile tea to just help me with relaxation. Yeah, this is my chamomile tea and this is my cup, early bird. Trying to be an early bird, yeah. So insomnia is very, very uncomfortable. It's something that I would not wish on anyone. And the reason I'm having chamomile tea now is because it helps in sleep and relaxation. So it can help you relax and eventually like go to sleep. So I'm hoping that tonight I'll be able to just sleep like a baby, you know? Yeah. And I was just going through Google to see what other benefits chamomile tea, has, and we've gone through quite a few. And cold symptoms is also another thing that the chamomile tea might help, when you have cold symptoms because it helps to support the immune system. And mild skin conditions, this I don't know. Uh, from my experience, I know that chamomile tea helps with relaxation. So it's interesting to find that there are also other benefits of having this tea. Yeah, so I'm trying to, before anyone takes chamomile tea, please check to see if you have any allergies or anything like that. I'm not a doctor. No, am I claiming to be one? I'm just sharing my experiences, what I'm going through, and what helps me overcome certain challenges. Yeah, so that is it. Please let me know in the chat if you have ever experienced this, or if you know someone who's experienced this. I'll wait for a few people to engage before we move to the next topic. The question actually. So has anyone ever like had insomnia, and how did you deal with it? How do you feel, and what do you do to help you like relax and sleep? Because we all need sleep. Look at my eyes. I'm just like, I'm so tired and exhausted, but I cannot sleep. How crazy is that? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me, and please like the live. Yeah. So, Caleb, where did you disappear to? Please like the live, and if you haven't subscribed, show me some love by subscribing. We're talking about insomnia. Um, your experience with this, or if you haven't experienced it, if you know someone who has, how do you deal with it? Myself, I take chamomile tea, which is what I have now in my big cup here. That's the tag, cozy chamomile. I don't know if you can see here. So I use chamomile tea to like just help me relax, and so that I can at least sleep. Right now, I'm really exhausted. I'm so tired, but I cannot sleep. Oh, thank you for liking the live. And for those who have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll wait for like a couple of minutes to see if any one of you has. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, welcome back. How are you today? Yeah, today I'm talking about chamomile tea. I'm talking about insomnia. I wasn't able to sleep last night, and I'm really like a little bit frustrated, I would say, because it's annoying, when you want to sleep, when everyone is sleeping and you can't. You're just awake and you can't figure out why you cannot sleep. I don't wish this on anyone. Yeah, it's such an uncomfortable feeling. So I'm hoping my chamomile tea will help me. Insomnia is awful. I hope that tonight you have a better night's sleep. Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, you don't want to experience that. And Jen, please welcome to my channel, and you can please show me some love by subscribing. Yeah. What do you guys do like when you have insomnia? What do you do like while experiencing it, and the aftermath? How do you deal with that? Please let me know. Okay, just give me a minute. I need to charge. I'll be back. 1 second. I need to charge. I'm doing okay, and you? I also could not sleep the whole night. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Vanessa. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Jen says, I've actually had insomnia for years and I've tried everything under the sun. And for the past 7 years, I've been sleeping well because I have a prescription aid from the doctor now. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that, Jen. Yeah, but it can be very, very, stressful and awful, like you said. Man, but for years, yeah. Well, I'm glad you got, the right prescription to help you. That's really cool. Yeah, like I was saying before, I'll try to document like the episodes that I have, like the frequency, and then towards the end of the year or at the end of the year, I might have to go see a doctor myself, because if it persists, then it's not good. Hi, Sherry, Jacob, and Belia. How are you today? We're talking about insomnia, how we, deal with it, how we help relieve it. Relieve, not relieve. Oh my gosh, forgive my pronunciations. People don't realize how precious sleep is. High time scale, yeah. People don't like it's a blessing to just hit the bed and go to sleep. Yeah. Sheree Jacob, yeah. I guess I can say I'm okay, but I just didn't have like I wasn't able to sleep last night because of insomnia, and that's why I'm having my chamomile tea, hoping that it will like, help me relax and that I might, sleep well tonight. Where are you from? I'm from Kenya. Sheree Jacob, I'm from Kenya. Where are you from? I am from Kenya. Oh, chamomile tea is great for that. Well, thanks, Jen. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Actually, this is what I've been having whenever I have it, just to see if it can help me. I'm hoping it works tonight. South Africa. So, Sheree Jacob, you're like, Caleb is from South Africa too. Beautiful Kenya, love from Canada. Oh, thank you, Jen. Jen, have you subscribed yet? My former manager, actually my former boss, she's in Canada. She's in Winnipeg. Yeah, she's in Canada. I would love to visit Canada someday. Depression doesn't help my sleep either. Oh, sorry, time scale. Sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you, Jen. I'm so happy. Thank you. And welcome to my channel. Timescale, I'm really, really sorry to hear that. That's not nice. Yeah. Oh, that must be so stressful. Are you like seeing someone, Timescale, for depression? Like, have you been um, diagnosed or anything like that? I have chamomile tea and take magnesium, but it still does not help, only a bit. Oh, I don't know about magnesium. What's magnesium? Let me check and see. But I only take like chamomile. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really hope you find a way to find to deal with that. Yeah. Yeah, like for me, whenever I experience it, I'm just, yeah, I really try to control myself because, yeah, I feel defeated, and everyone else is sleeping, but you're the only one who's up and you can't really do much because my brain is telling me that I need to sleep. So I can't even distract myself by watching something or reading a book. I can't because my focus is like, I need to sleep. My brain is telling me that I need to sleep, I need to sleep, I need to sleep. I'm going to get lavender spray to put on my pillow. Hope it helps. Okay, I hope it helps too. I really hope it helps. And let me know how it goes with the lavender spray. Timescale, please subscribe to my channel. Show me some love by subscribing and liking the live. Vanessa says, I have problems sleeping due to pain that I've had for years since I've had multiple knee surgeries. Ow, that sounds painful. I'm really scared of even just the normal needle. So I can imagine how it feels, having surgeries on both legs, and the pain keeps me up at night. I also use a sleeping aid prescribed by my doctor. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must really be painful. Did the pain, Vanessa, did the pain reduce after the surgery? Or is it like still super painful? But the sleeping aid doesn't help all the time. What's a sleeping aid? Let me check. Forgive my ignorance. We're trying to learn together. What's a sleeping aid? Sleeping aid, someone. Thank you. I'm on antidepressants, but every time I go to the doctor, they want to dose up the dose, so I stop going. Yeah, With medicine, I'm like conflicted, you know. So I hope you just find what works for you, time scale, and you do what's best for you. I really hope so. Because there's a time I would also go to the doctors like for different ailments, and it would be like medicine and medicine and medicine. And these medicines have like side effects. So I felt like my head is like I was going crazy, for lack of a better word. Yeah. Racing thoughts when you want to sleep is the worst. Oh, yeah. What are racing thoughts? I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Let's learn together. I'm actually Googling what racing thoughts are. Or rapid, repetitive, overwhelming thought patterns that can. Ah, okay. Yeah, I understand now. Medication doctors prescribe to help you sleep. Unfortunately, the pain got worse after the surgeries. I'm so sorry to hear that, Vanessa. Sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I really hope you find like something to help you, because I can't even begin to imagine like how painful that can be. I can't begin to imagine that. Yeah. Like my tolerance for pain is like this. So little or so low that, yeah, like you're truly a champ to go through that. Oh, you're welcome, Vanessa. Always. Always. Yeah. Ah, yeah, so that was my experience last night. Just annoying. Yeah. And what really upsets me also sometimes, and I feel so agitated, i I feel agitated when I cannot like find a solution to something, you know, and especially when I need relief there and then, and I can't find relief, I get so agitated. Yeah. So I just try to, like, calm myself and be like, just try to go through it, but it's not a pleasant experience. It's easier said than done. Yeah, someone can just tell you it will be fine, just it will be okay, just try and do this. But when you're going through it, it's horrible. It's not nice. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully for the pain, Vanessa, I really don't know what can help for the pain. I don't know if they are like natural remedies for that. Hi, Andrea Phillips. Welcome to the channel. We are talking about insomnia. And later on, if we have time, we'll talk about the question that I posed. Can men be faithful? But now we are talking about insomnia. So you can just feel free to share your comments, your thoughts, or your experiences. And you can also show me some love by subscribing to my channel and liking the live. Yeah, so I'm just sipping on my chamomile tea here. Just hoping that it will give me relief. I hope it will. And if it does, I'll share, tomorrow with you guys, let you know how it goes. Yeah. Um, I think, was it Timescale or who was sharing about the lavender? Spraying the lavender spray. Yeah. Misty Green. Hi, Misty Green. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Are you from Nigeria? No, I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. Vanessa, why do you think you couldn't sleep? Did you have a lot of stress or were you thinking of something too much? Actually, no. That is what makes it more stressful, Vanessa. And thank you for that question. No, I was happy go lucky. I wasn't even like stressed or anything. I actually cooked my ugali and beef. So that's I'll say my like Kenyan food. So I was so happy whenever I eat Kenyan food. I feel so happy. So I was happy and full and just ready to sleep. And the moment I just lay my head down, mm-mm, I could not sleep. Yeah. So that is what makes it even more complicated for me. Because if it's stress, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I'm stressed. Maybe that's the reason. But last night it wasn't. Other instances, maybe I might have been stressed. Maybe a little bit of stress attributed to the insomnia. But in my experience yesterday, it had nothing to do with stress. At least none that I know of. Yeah. But that's a very good question. Mr. Green, you're welcome. We're talking about insomnia and, the experience of it all and remedies. Yeah, it sucks when you don't know why you can't sleep. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I was like, what is happening? Please, please, I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Yeah, it really sucks. The body is really an interesting, how can I say, being? I don't know. Yeah. But as I grow older, I really want to learn more about the anatomy of, the human body, so that I can just get to understand my body more and just be in tune with my body. Because I feel like there are things I can do that can help me, uh, help me improve my lifestyle or quality of life. Yeah. So guys, if you're new here, please just show me some love by subscribing to the channel, and please like the live as well. Do you have any shop? Hi, I'm Bria Phillips. No, what kind of shop? No, I don't have a shop. Why do you ask? I do not have a shop. Nope, no shop. Okay, guys, if someone has anything to add about people take sleep for granted. Yes, time scale, yes. That is true. And we need sleep. The body needs rest. Just like the way like a machine or a computer needs, to like go on pause for some time, like, or like go to sleep. So imagine how much more our bodies like need the rest. So yeah, not to compare our bodies to machines, not in any way, of course, but I'm just saying we really need, rest. And yeah, sometimes time scale, when you really have like when you've never had any trouble sleeping, you might not even know that there are people struggling with this. Yeah. So I think maybe for certain people, they might not even know that this is an issue that people really grapple with or struggle with. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes you just don't know until you know, or until like you experience it, or someone who's experiencing it. Okay, so thank you guys so much. This is, I'm really, really, grateful that we've been able to really talk about this. And I hope that maybe someone who's listening, to this, watching this live or following our conversation, can maybe learn something from this. Or like whatever we've shared can be helpful to someone, I hope. Okay, so I will move on to the question that I posed, but if you still want to talk about insomnia, please feel free to do so, because this is a very important subject. Some say melatonin helps with sleep. I tried it, but it did not help me, but it could help others. It's a natural supplement. Okay, Vanessa, I'll check it out. Melatonin, you said? Okay. Yeah, and I think it's also important to know that different things work for different people, because, yeah, that's just how it is. Melatonin. Okay, let me check that one out. So maybe these are natural supplements. Do you think, Vanessa, that someone can just get it from the pharmacy, or you maybe need to, or you can order it online or something like that? Also, another thing, um like the struggle, like with getting a good night's sleep. I personally cannot sleep during the day, so there are times when I would work at night. They call it the graveyard shift, and I would, like, the whole, if I was doing it maybe for a week or two, or however long I had to work that shift, my body was just literally struggling to survive, because there's just something, I don't know if it's with my brain or that's just how I'm wired. I cannot sleep during the day. I can try, the most I can get is a nap for like maybe an hour, and then I'll be awake, and then maybe 30 minutes, but I cannot sleep at night. So I really, really, respect people who can sleep at night, people who work at night, and sorry, people who sleep during the day. So people who work at night and sleep during the day, much respect to those people, because cannot, I cannot. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you could buy it online or in most stores. Thanks, Vanessa. I'll read more about it and see if it's something I could try. Thank you for sharing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so as we continue talking about insomnia and sleep and remedies for that, if you're new here, please just show me some love by subscribing. It's free, and kindly just like the live. We've been talking about insomnia, the struggles that we face, our experiences with insomnia, and what we take to help us, remedy this. All right. If you check on my title on the live, I also posed a question. Can men be faithful? So if you guys are up to it, we can discuss that. I'll just talk about it briefly so that you can understand where I'm coming from. Um, I personally value the family, so the family setup, and men and women are equally important to help the family thrive. So, oh, Sheree Jacob, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. So the reason I asked this question is because like it's something I've been thinking about for a while, a long while, maybe for over the years. Yeah. And also through other people's experiences, families. Oh, thank you. So cute. Yeah. So, as you all know, and if you don't know, I'm from Kenya. Um, in Kenya, so when I say Kenya, I would say Africa, but I don't want to speak for other countries. Maybe they do things differently. Yeah. But mostly Africa, you'll find that there are certain customs and traditions that transcend borders and are like practice, across, like in almost every country in the continent. So Kenya um, is, when it comes to marriage, polygamy was actually the norm. Okay. I'm speaking from my experience, from what I have seen, not my personal experience, but from what I've actually witnessed, and I've actually, maybe it happened maybe in my extended family or in the society at large. Let me put it that way. All right. So men um, were actually marrying more than one wife. It was something that was normal and acceptable, you know, it was accepted by society. It wasn't shunned upon, it was actually encouraged. So I'm from Kenya and I'm also from the Luo community, all right? So in the Luo community, in the Luo culture, what would happen is let's say, for example, a lady gets married and then the sister comes to visit or the cousin comes to visit her in her home. So in the Luo culture, people would stay in homesteads. So homestead is like a large compound and then you have different houses, you know. So uh, the men would still like stay in their father's home, and they would actually marry and stay there, and eventually they would after the dad would like give them their inheritance or their piece of land, then they would move out of their father's home to start their own home. Okay. Trey Dagan, I need some advice and help, please. Trey, I don't know if I can help, but you can just share what you need advice on, and we'll, yeah. I can't promise anything, but what exactly would you like to ask, or what do you need advice on? You can just type it there in the comment section. All right. And I hope everything is okay with you, Trey. Okay, so as I was saying, so men would marry more than one wife. And this would be maybe, like I said, if the sister or the cousin is visiting the lady who's married and in her home, then the husband could take her for the second wife. So the husband to, you know, to the first wife could marry the sister or the cousin. This was very acceptable, you know, in the recent past, not so long ago. And I think it's still being practiced in some parts of the country. So your sister could come visit you and then she becomes your co-wife or sister wife. Your cousin would do the same. So traditionally, this is something that has been, you know, accepted over the years. Um, Me and my lady of 7 years are going through it, and she doesn't have the love for me like she used to. She said she wants space and she doesn't know if she wants space forever. We also live under the same house and have nowhere to go. What should I do? Ooh, ooh. This is complicated, Trey. I don't know what to say. So in the house that you're living in, who's paying the bills? Is the house in your name, in her name, or in both your names? I don't know. And uh normally I hesitate to give advice. I just share my experiences because I don't know. Oh, you both are paying for the bills. Okay, it's an apartment. All right. Okay. So when you move out, are you able to pay for, you know, if you're paying for this bills in this apartment, then maybe you can move to, you know, another apartment that doesn't cost as much. What do you think? I don't know. What do you guys think? You can also help me out here. Yeah. Because from my experience, if someone says they need space, I think if you love the person, then it might be really hard. But I think if someone needs space, and if someone has made up their mind, I personally do not think that you can change an adult's mind. You know, you can advise, you can counsel, you can do everything, but once an adult's mind is made up, I feel like, you know, yeah. So guys, please also you can share what your thoughts are on what Trey is going through. Trey, I asked a question like, for the apartment, is it possible for you to move to another apartment that will not cost as much and that you can afford to pay? while you work through whatever the two of you are going through. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know it can be hard, and especially for 7 years, that's a long time, in a relationship. Yeah. And heartbreak is something that I don't know what can cure. Maybe only time. Hello, Marhaba. Marhaba, Asim. Asim, I think you were here before. Welcome back. Yeah. Okay, so guys, we were talking about the question that I posed, can men be faithful? And I'm just trying to explain to you why I posed this question so you can understand where I'm coming from, okay? Um, and also, this is not a question that is meant to shame men or to, you know, to try and humiliate them or anything. No, no, no. That is not my intention. I'm just posing this question, and I think once I explain why I'm asking the question, you might get like what, you know, like why I asked the question, and why I felt like it's important for us to talk about it. All right. So if you're new here, please show me some love by subscribing and liking the live. I only have 2 likes, so I would appreciate if we put, we get more likes. I thank you so much for spending time with me here. All right, so as I was saying, in the Luo culture, the the man could marry as many wives. Oh, bye, bye, Sheree Jacob, bye. See you again later. Yeah, you can press on the notification bell. Once you subscribe, there's the notification bell. Once you press on it, then you will be notified every time, I'm live. Okay. All right. So the men were allowed to marry as many wives as they could and as many wives as they could take care of. Having cattle was like a symbol of wealth. So if the man had lots of cattle and lots of land to till, so he was free to, to marry as many wives as possible. This tradition still happens to date. But now I think with the introduction of Christianity, so Kenya is predominantly a Christian nation. We have Muslims and other religions as well, but the majority of Kenyans identify as Christians. So in the Christian religion, you're only allowed to marry one wife, okay? So this is where like the conflict comes in. According to like the Christian faith, the man is allowed to marry only one wife. Traditionally, the man can marry as many wives, and the men have been marrying many wives. So this is something that has been happening over time, And I think Christianity is just, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm not so sure about the figures, but I think it's something that was introduced like maybe in the last 100 years. I don't know. I didn't check this, so please don't quote me. I'm just trying to, yeah, to figure it out. But what I'm saying all this to say, like the traditions have been there for years and years and years, and that is how families have been set up and people have been living from one generation to another. Okay, so the reason why I asked the question, can men be faithful, so when the man would marry like the second wife and the third wife and the fourth wife, traditionally they did not need any consent from the first wife. He's the man, he's the head of the home. So once he has married his wife and paid the bride price, he's the one now in charge of the home affairs. He's the one calling the shots. That is just how it has been traditionally and culturally. So he would only inform, like out of courtesy, he would inform his first wife that, oh, I have brought someone to help you. That is how they would say it, you know. So I've brought in someone to help you. So the wife would immediately understand that, oh, the co-wife, like she has a co-wife. So he would bring a second wife. If he would like, he can bring a third wife. So these things have been happening and are still happening. And that's why in Kenya, there is like the custom, do they call it the custom marriage or the traditional marriage? And there is the, what is it called? So that there is like the marriage where you can go to the attorney generals, to the court, or in church. So in that marriage, you're only allowed one wife. But in the custom marriage, you're allowed more than one wife. Oh, I'm Bria Phillips. Welcome back. No, I don't have any kids. No, I do not. Do you have any kids yourself? Yeah. So now that I've, just laid the foundation, I hope now you understand my question. Because if this is how men have been for all these years, and then now this like monogamy is being introduced, so do you really think that men can still be faithful? Yeah, so I'm speaking from my perspective. Maybe someone else can share what happens in their country or in their community, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. So in Kenya, it has actually been a challenge, and that is why side chicks. I don't know if you know what side chicks. Side chicks means like so a chick, like chiquita. Chiquita means like a girl or like a lady of age. Um, my grandma died a month ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear, Sherry Jacob. May her soul rest in peace. So sorry. Yeah, death can really be cruel. I lost my father years back, and it's still now. I still feel the pain. So I really empathize with you. So sorry, and sending you all the love. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I know. Yeah, and there's nothing I can say, there's nothing anyone can say to comfort you, but just know that, yeah, just give yourself time, maybe, I think. Yeah. And if you need to cry, if you need to express yourself, please do, because that's how you'll heal. Yeah, I know. It can be so sad. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Death is not easy to deal with. It is not. Yeah. Sending you all the love, and I hope you find healing and peace, and to your family as well. So guys, if you're joining in, please like the live, and please show me some love by subscribing. We are asking the question, can men be faithful? Can men be faithful? And I was just explaining what the culture is in my country, and specifically my tribe. I'm Luo by tribe. And the other tradition also in my culture is that like, let me give you a scenario. There are two brothers. So when the wife to one of the brothers, sorry, let me back up. Two brothers. So when one of the brothers dies, yeah, so two brothers, one brother dies, and both guys are married. So when one brother dies, the other brother will inherit the wife. Okay? The other brother will inherit the wife. So the other brother already has a wife. So when he's inheriting his brother's wife, it means that now he has how many wives? Two wives. Okay? Sheree, Jacob, and Belia, how do make alive? Sheree, let me know. Do you mean like how do you go live? Or I don't understand. Or how do I make, I don't understand the question. If you can please explain. So sorry for your grandma's passing and may she rest in peace. Yeah, amen. Um, yeah. So those are like the different scenarios. So the second scenario, I personally feel like it's not like cheating or not being faithful because that's just what society expects and that's the tradition. And if all parties are okay with it, then fine. But the first scenario, where the man can marry as many wives as possible and he does not need to inform the wife, you know? So I'm just thinking about the process of marriage. By the time he engages another woman until it reaches the point that now, okay, the woman becomes his wife. During this period, stay with me on this. During this period, the wife is not aware of his engagements on the side, you know? So is that still being faithful or not? You know? I personally think it's like, I don't think that's being faithful because the wife has no idea that the husband is in another relationship that will eventually lead to marriage, and she will only be made aware of this when the other woman is coming in as the co-wife. Okay? And so I feel like because of this culture and this tradition, and which is still continuing, I'm not knocking it. It worked in the past. It's been working for other people. And maybe there's a reason, you know, my forefathers, our forefathers, put these things in place. They know better in their own wisdom. They had such setup in place, such a setup in place. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just like, asking like how easy do you think it would be for men to make this transition from being polygamous? Like, you're a man, you've seen your dad being in a polygamous situation, or your grandfather, and then as you grow up, of course you look up to them, you look up to the men in your life. And so where do you think the men of our generation will make the switch to being monogamous? So that is where I get lost a little bit. Are you homilon? How do you pronounce that word? Let me look it up. I don't know what that means. Let me look it up and see. Vanessa says, no, I don't think it's being faithful if the wife doesn't know. If she knows, then it's up to her to accept or not. Yes, I agree. I agree totally. Yeah. But Vanessa, the thing is now, if when the husband brings this other, like the co-wife, the first wife cannot even say anything. She cannot confront the husband. She cannot question him, like, why were you doing this? Why? Because traditionally it's acceptable, So I think that's a very complicated situation, because when she was getting married, she probably knew that this is the tradition, But I don't think anyone expects, when you get married, you believe it's just the two of you forever. No one expects that they will bring, someone else. Yeah. So the thing is now, what happens now is like, because of the complications of polygamy, and also with HIV and all these other sexually transmitted diseases, many people prefer to go the monogamy route. But the problem is, like in these monogamous situations, is it really, do both parties understand that this is what it is, or are the men still engaging other women on the side like they've seen their fathers and forefathers do, So that is the, and I'm speaking of this from my perspective, from my experience. I don't know about, you guys, you can share with me what you think about this question. Um, yeah, so my personal thoughts are like, because of this culture and this tradition, and because men have grown up seeing their fathers and their forefathers engage in this, I feel like it's very difficult from them to pull away completely from this. So they still continue in the other engagements with other women, and this is now where the introduction of side chicks comes into play. Homo, what did the okay, loan? Are you home? Like, are you home alone? No, 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 I'm not home alone. I have family here. I'm not home. I think that's what you meant to ask. Nope, I'm not alone. Okay. Yeah, it's complicated when it's tradition, but I think men hide behind that specific tradition to be able to have more women. Mm-hmm. I think so too, yeah. I think so too, yeah. And my feelings are that if the man would want to like engage in this tradition, maybe you can let your wife know, yeah. Because I'm also, if it works, if the customs and traditions work, why not, I mean, that's how, our forefathers have been living all these years, and in their wisdom, they knew why they did this. So they had very good reason for this. So, yeah, I'm not knocking tradition in any way. I'm like, if it works for you, why not? But I just feel like transparency is key, and maybe this is something that before you get married, you can let your partner know, that this is what it is and this is what might happen. So if she knows beforehand, then it's helpful, not only to her but to both of you, because then she can decide if she wants to deal with that or not, or if she still wants to marry you or not. Yeah, but now I don't want to call it a menace, but it's like the challenge that's there is that what is it called, the side chick thing now, at first it was shunned upon in society. And when I say so, the side chick aspect of it, I feel like applies across the globe, yeah. So I feel like that one applies across the globe, and it's something that's happening, unfortunately, yeah, it is happening and it's being celebrated. So that's the sad part. I agree. If the woman knows about the tradition and that in the future another woman will come in and she's okay with it, then yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. Yeah. But imagine just finding out when you're being told that, hello, this is your co-wife. I don't know what I would do. I'll probably pass out. Oh, somebody help me. Somebody help me. What am I going to do? Yeah, but the side chick thing is, I feel like it's being celebrated. Like right now, it's not shocking, you know? Just a second. Like right now, if somebody asks, tells you like, oh, so and so has a side chick, or oh, so and so has a side chick, it's almost normal, which is it's just totally mind blowing. Because since when did that become normal? And there's nothing normal about that at all. Because someone's heart is being broken, trust, you're betraying someone's trust. It's just like the aftermath is not really what the momentary pleasure that you know that you're gonna have. Me too. I would pass out and then start throwing his things in the trash. Vanessa, don't throw his things in the trash. He can report you or call the police. Yeah, but I totally feel you, girl. I do. Yeah. Because when you're that annoyed and like you're blindsided, there's no telling how someone would react, you know? Yeah. So yeah, the side chick thing, I feel like as the years go by, people are becoming bold, you know, like just in your face. To the point that sometimes on social media, you find someone posting that, oh, I'm with your husband, oh, I'm the side chick, and what are you going to do about it? I'm like, goodness, what is happening? Where is the shame? You know? Where is the shame? Even in the olden days, like if someone was someone else's side chick, you don't want to be seen. Like they would be in the shadows, you know? But now it's like some people, you know, some women wear it as a badge of honor, you know? I'm so and so side chick, and what are you gonna do about it? Hey, girl, where are your manners? What happened? Hmm? Like, where is, I don't know. Yeah. Um, it's very upsetting, annoying, and frustrating when someone just, you know, shows it like in your face. Yeah. Caleb, we just got from work. What's happening? Caleb, we are discussing men, but we are not knocking you or anything, you know? We just want to learn. And it's good that you're here. You can tell us the man's perspective. So we are asking the question, can men be faithful? And I just explained how in my culture, traditionally men were polygamous. And this is even just as recent as people's fathers and grandfathers. You know, men were polygamous in nature, and now because of Christianity, because Kenya is like a predominantly Christian nation, and monogamy, you know, is what is acceptable. So how do men make the switch, the transition from being polygamous to being monogamous, especially when they've seen their fathers and their grandfathers and generations before that be in polygamous situations, and you know they look up to to their fathers and grandparents and whatnot. So we're talking about that aspect of it. And also the other aspect was like the side chick situation, you know, where men are engaging women on the side. And yeah, so you can let us know. Vanessa, what did you do today? Yes, some are just blunt about it, and it's sad. A woman is okay with being a side chick. It's like she has no value herself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sherry, where are you from? What's your take on the topic we are talking about? What's your take on this? Yeah, that is so true, Vanessa. I agree. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, so I just feel like nowadays, so Caleb, let us know, what do you think? Like side chicks, yes, we know they exist. We know this is something that's happening. Is it right? No. Should it happen? No. But is it happening? Yes. So, what do you think is the cause of the? It's very tough, especially if they're from a polygamous background. Yes, yes, yeah, I can agree. But Caleb, what would you say to the point of like if someone says that, oh, but men are visual in nature? What would you say to that? Like men are visual creatures, you know? And also the other saying that I hear is that men are hunters, you know? They want to like, oh, they find thrill in the chase. They like to chase. Yeah. Sometimes not to really engage in like a relationship, but just like it's innate. It's in them, in men. They just want to, you know, they enjoy the thrill in chasing, and also that they're visual beings. If they see, they want. What would you say to? Do you think it's rings like some truth to it, or it's just a saying, or like it doesn't apply to all men? What do you think? And if this is true, I think it would explain why some men actually, you know, are okay with having side chicks. And I'm not putting the entire blame on men. In this day and age, trust me, from what I have heard and seen and know, there are other men, there are like women who also, you know, hit on men. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sherry, you told me you're from South Africa yesterday. I forgot. Yeah. Sorry. I agree with what you say. Side chicks are wrong, especially coming from a Catholic family. But you know, sadly, men needs pleasure. It has become a need. Well, that is that is not a good sign. If it's a need now, wow. Huh. Sure, that's fine. Kalem is also from your country. That's okay to know, right? Yeah, so unfortunately, the side chick situation, I feel like it's gonna be here, you know, for a long time. I don't want to say that it's here to stay, because you know, change can happen with us. It takes, you know, one person at a time. And there are people who live happily with one wife, you know. Okay, so I think we can all agree that the answer to our question is not like a yes or no. Like, can men be faithful? You know, it could be yes, it could be no, it could be somewhere in between. That's why I say it depends on your background. Yeah, it does. Okay, I agree. Yeah, this is a tough question. It's, I think it's usually men that didn't have a father figure in their life that mistreats women. Oh, yeah. But that's really sad to hear. Do you think, I think it's because they didn't get the guidance from their fathers? And by mistreat women, what do you mean, Caleb? Because someone can say like, oh, I provide everything for her. She doesn't want for nothing. But he has someone on the side. So, and maybe he's like providing everything to his wife. He's the best husband, best father, but he still has a side chick. So does that equal to mistreating the wife? Sorry to put you on the spot. But we need to hear from men, right? We can only speak as women. Yeah. If you're new here, please show me some love by subscribing to the channel and liking the live. I need more likes, please. Yeah, we are asking the question, can men be faithful? Can men be faithful? Especially in this day and age. Oh, there's one day I'll tell you this. Some women also have men on the side, but in society, women are looked waywise if they have a side man. But if a man has a side chick, he is not looked at too bad. Yes, Vanessa, you're right. I could not say it any better. That is true tea. So, yeah, and you're right. There are women who have like side men, but For the woman, it will stay under wraps because, just like Vanessa said, they are really shunned, upon, they're looked down upon. And immediately the woman will be called like all those derogatory terms, that I unfortunately cannot say here, but all those terms, that she is, she'll be dragged and dragged for filth. I honestly don't know. I wish I had the answers because it also disgusts seeing how women get mistreated. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's something that's, we might not have the answers to some of these questions, but it's good to engage. And like even today at work, I'm part of a grad program and working with other interns. And there's an old man chasing the young interns, ew, and making them uncomfortable. That is super disgusting, especially in the workplace. Mm-mm. That is not nice. That is, it's power play, someone using his power to try and, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Yeah, that is not good at all. Shame to him. Shame, shame, shame to him. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we are in a society where cheating is the norm. I'll say it. Yes, yes. Cheating is the norm. We still have very good people in society, upstanding, individuals, people who value family, who are loyal, faithful, trustworthy. So we should not let the negative, overshadow the positive. So we still have these people in society who are really like for family, pro family, and I am always pro family, because when the family is intact, when the family is healthy, the society, the community, the country, prospers. So everything starts at the core, which is the family, and that is why we really need to advocate for family, like even for marriages. We need, like for married couples, it's best for them to stay married when they even raise their kids, so that the child can be in a stable, healthy, happy home. Because when we raise children in this way, then we don't have broken, you know adults being sent out to society. Because when the family is broken, this is the fabric of society. Once you break the family, it's a wrap. Yeah, that's why we see all this craziness out here. Uh, Imagine, and when one of my colleagues sees him, I have to walk with her to keep an eye on him. That's somebody's granddad, uncle, or father behaving like this. Exactly. That is crazy. I wish he could be reported or something. Something needs to be done so that grandpa can behave. Get in line, grandpa. If anything, he should be mentoring these young interns. Yes, there is still good men that are faithful to their partner, and if they are single, they believe in being faithful, which is good. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. They still are, but the thing is with social media. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys something. So one time I was just scrolling on Instagram. Guys, please like the live. I have only 2 likes, and we are more than 2 in here. So, and if you're new here, please show me some love by subscribing. So I was on Instagram scrolling, and then I found myself on this other side of Instagram that I never knew existed. Honestly, I never knew this side of Instagram existed, and I've been in Instagram for quite some time. Dude, it's like, I don't know how to say this. Like, people are practically naked. There, I said it. Like, literally naked. They only have like like small pieces of clothing, like just a string and I was like, is this on Instagram? Worst thing, he even spanked her at a work event. In a event, Caleb, that is unacceptable. Ha! I would let him know there and then. Jeez. Someone needs to say something. Otherwise, he'll just get away with it, and who knows how far he can go, you know? That is not right. Something needs to be done. You know? I hate when some men act in a predatory way. Yeah, that's the word. Towards their colleagues, especially if they are young. It is horrible, and sometimes they are reported and exactly. You know, the thing is, sometimes when you report such things, they'll be like, oh, where's the evidence? Because the man can totally deny, you know? They'll be like, oh, I need a witness. And maybe the person who witnessed also doesn't want to like vouch for you and you know, and be your witness. And they're like, so where am I going to get the evidence? It happened. Where is, you know? Yeah. That's why such people should just be dealt with there and then, you know? He does that and you let him know there and then. That is not right, you know? Yeah. Say something, something needs to be done. I hope, like, you know, his karma will find him, poop, right in the face. Yeah. Yeah, so like I was saying, so I didn't know that this side of Instagram exists. Oh, I was shocked. I thought that such things exist maybe only in OnlyFans or such kind of things. But on Instagram, where anyone can just scroll and see, hey, yeah. So that's the world we live in, you know. There's temptation each and every corner, each and every corner, each and every corner. What? He should be reported to the police for sexual harassment. If a man would do that to me, believe me, he would get need in a sensitive way that only men have. Exactly. She reported to HR, and HR is younger than us. All she said, make sure he doesn't do it again. Is she crazy? Who says that? Uh-uh. I can't. What? Well, Caleb, I hope the HR documented this incident because this is unacceptable. It's a no-no. Or maybe next time she should give him the treatment that Vanessa would. So that he gets his karma right on the spot. Yeah, so exhausting. So exhausting. It's like, dude, get a life. I know some people have no respect and show almost every part of their body where kids could easily see. Yeah. Well, for me, I have no problem with dressing. I'm a model and sometimes I dress how I dress, but I just feel like there is like we have to leave a little bit of decency, you know? Yes, you could show your boobs. It's different. There are people who are conservative. I personally have no problem with dressing, but even that one shocked me. So you can imagine how bad it was. Yeah. Like, you have to leave a little bit, you know, just something for the imagination. If you're at the beach, that's a different scenario, you know? Because at the beach, you have to dress like you're at the beach and stuff like that. But, hey, that was crazy. But I actually agree with you, Vanessa. I totally agree with you. Oh, Mio, you're from Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. Welcome to my channel. Please show me some love by subscribing. Oh, Azerbaijan, I had my colleague from Uzbekistan. So you speak Russian? I think we must go as a group, as guys, as witnesses, because I have seen it all day. Yeah, Caleb, I think you should. But this old man, is he like, what is it called? Is he like a senior person there, or why can't they do something about it? Hi, Andrea Phillips. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I see Doja Cat is walking around New York with naked shadow. You know, Doja Cat and Kanye's wife. What's her name? What's Kanye's wife's name? Wait. Yeah. Doja Cat is just an interesting individual. Oh, you have your own language in Azerbaijan. Ah, okay. Nice. Kanye's wife. Wait, I know her name starts with like B. What's her name? Bianca. Yeah. Oh, Mio, that's nice. I experience insomnia when I stress about work or women. Oh, sorry, Caleb. Yeah, insomnia is the worst. Why would you stress about women? I thought men don't have stress about women. I thought it was women stressing about men. No, I'm just kidding. I know it works both ways. I think there's a fine line between being tasteful and being a little trashy. Yes. I mean, there is no problem with showing your calves in a nice outfit, but make it tasteful where it looks beautiful. I agree, yeah. For me, trash is where you can almost see the private parts. That is now where you're like, what is going on here? Meow. Is that how you say your name? Sorry. Meow. Interesting name. I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. And Meow, please show me some love by subscribing to my channel. Yeah, so and the sad part is like, Vanessa, what happens is, like when we see celebrities dressing like that, so the normal person is like, oh, so this is the trend, so let me do this, this is what's hot, this is what's in. My name is not Meow, my name is Esma. Oh, I'm sorry, Esma, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm only reading like in the name of the channel. Sorry. So sorry. Okay. Because even though I love women, I find it unattractive if their clothing is very revealing in public. Yeah, true. At Caleb, it's nice that you care about your female workers and try to help them. More men should be like that. Yes. Send hearts to Caleb. Yes, yes, yes. That is nice of him. Caleb, that's nice that you find it unattractive. Some men will just be like, oh, they would like, be enticed by it, but they would never like make the person, their girlfriend or something like that. But even now, what do I know? Things change so fast. Like there are so many moving parts that I can't keep up. I can't keep up. You're so cute. Lots of love to Kenya. Thank you. Thank you, Esma. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm not knocking celebrities for this, but that's just how it's been. I remember like growing up, we would have like magazines, we would look up to celebrities, you'd be like, oh, I want to be like so and so, and we would have celebrity crushes. Take a picture of your celebrity crush, post it on the wall, or have it in your book, stick it, like your songbook, cut out pictures from magazine. But now I'm like, especially with what's going on now about celebrities, I'm like, Vanessa, thanks. Even my friends questions why I have so many female friends and not try anything with them. Yes, gentlemen. We need more gentlemen like you. We need more gentlemen. Esma, have you subscribed? Guys, please like the live. I have only 2 likes. I'd like more likes, please. As we talk about men and women and dressing and insomnia. Chamomile doesn't help. A slight sleeping pill does. Caleb, I'm scared of pills. That's why I took this big cup. I've never taken a sleeping pill before, and I think my fear is I don't know how I will react to it. Yeah. Do you get the sleeping pills prescribed, or you can just buy them over the counter? Man, let me drink this chamomile tea and see. But I'll only be able to sleep like at night because I cannot sleep during the day to help myself. Yes, Vanessa, good job to his mama. It's so refreshing, is it not? To see that we still have gentlemen, you know. So refreshing. Oops. Sorry, that was gross. My God. I thought it was gonna settle here and then go in like slowly, but I just sipped it and it just went right. Oh my God. That's why I try not to eat or drink on live, you know? These things can embarrass you. No, Esma, just business. Business. But I also like model on the side. But now I'm not modeling yet. I've sort of put it on pause, yeah. The business is okay, guys. I'll wait for a few minutes if you have something to say. I will come on live like at what's the time now? 12. Like at 2:30, like in 2 that is Eastern time. So let me just say in 2 hours time. Yeah. To show my hair, the hair reveal. Because I think that time we'll also have other people coming in. Because I hadn't told you guys then. Got to go, but it was not sketching your live again. Okay, Vanessa. Yeah, I'll see you later. If you can catch me in 2 hours time, that would be nice. If not, you can just check my video later on. I will be showing my, my new braids. All right. Have a good day, all. Thank you. Thank you, Esma. And please just click on the notification bell and you'll be notified every time I'm live. Oh yes, Vanessa, I'm excited to share to buy pills over the counter. Okay, Caleb, I'll try. If it persists, I'll go to the pharmacy. Yeah. Did you listen to the song I requested? Yes, Caleb. Yesterday we listened to it. Mikasa, right? Oh no, the other one. No. I'll listen to it. Caleb, I'll listen to it and then I'm coming like in a couple of hours, then I will let you know. See, I totally forgot. I rushed, went to the salon, came back, I could not sleep. Yeah, that's why I forgot. Okay, so Caleb, Vanessa, Esma, I'll see you in like a couple of hours. And all of you guys, please continue liking my live. And for those who have not subscribed, show me some love by subscribing. And I'll see you all soon for the hair reveal. Okay, Caleb, I will. I'm going to listen to it like in a few. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in a few. Okay. Yes, Caleb. See you soon.